Welcome to today's video, which is our Gamma Expo vlog. Tomorrow's convention is Gamma Expo, which is being held here in Canberra. I believe it is 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me for the entire market, all nicely wrapped into this video. That is including the inventory that I'm taking, my pricing, footage of the day, my setup, and my result. If you've been here for a hot minute, you know that I just did Oz Comic Con like three and a half weeks ago at the time of filming this, and I have been working. Your girl has been working hard to try and get somewhat of a stock for this convention. I have honestly been stressed so much. Some of my fingers have been swelling. I honestly am feeling, I think, properly burnt out for the first time in my little crochet career, which started like 18 months ago. I don't think I've taken a day off in the last 6 or 7 weeks. I have just been crocheting every single day, trying to get as much stock as I possibly can. And in saying that, I believe I left OzCon with 80 plushies. I think I have done a pretty good job at restocking to what I've got now, which is actually the first thing we are going to do today. I am going to show you all of the plushies I am taking to Gamma tomorrow and all of the prices they will be. I have my handy dandy little spreadsheet, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. And without further ado, I'm just going to get into this. Once again, I'm not going to show every color of everything that I have. You will see it in the footage later on in this video, but it's going to take me way too long to pick up every single color. So I will tell you what colors I have in everything, but you'll see them properly, physically, later in the video when I set up tomorrow. Another note to add if you are new here, I am still Australian. I am talking in AUD dollars. However, I do of course convert to USD to try and make it a little bit easier for everybody. And now let's get into this inventory. We are starting off with whale keychains. We have 5 of these guys for $12 each. We have this light blue, we have navy blue, and we have a mixed blue purple speckle. We have one turnip keychain and he will be $15. We have one little pickle and he will be $15. We have one boba tea and he will be also $15. We have a little frog on a keychain. We have 8 of these guys and they will be $12 each. Next we have little flocker keychains. We have 6 of these guys for $12 each. We have these little chickens. We have flamingos and we have a magpie. We have 3 little bee keychains and they will be $12 each. We have 2 of these keychains. We have a frog and a bear and they will be $15 each. We have 4 scrunchies, 2 of each color, and these guys will be $8 each. We have 7 Kirby's at $18 each. I do think I, for one, really want to make more, but 2, I do think I will add like hot pink blush under the eyes, maybe a smile as well, don't know, but we have 7 of these, $18. Woo! We have 8 of these sitting frogs and they will be $18 each as well. We have this color, I believe a darker green and then a like velvet shiny green. I got asked at OzCon if I could make some bigger chickens, so I made 2 bigger chickens. We have this brown one and a white one and they will be $35 each. Then we also have my standard chickens, they will be $22 each, and we have white, brown, black, pink and blue and they will be 5 of each color. Next up we have axolotls. We have 4 of these guys at $23 each. We have this color. There's an orange and pink mix, a blue and purple mix, and then an orange axolotl, I believe. We have 6 of these dragons for $28 each. Do I remember all the colors they are in? Absolutely not. You will see them in the video tomorrow because they are all different colors. different. Oh my goodness. We have 4 chicolitas and they will be $25 each. We have 4 bees at $23 each. We have 8 rats at $30 each. I've never brought these guys to conventions before, but I really wanted to take them to OzCon. I just honestly ran out of time. time. So I'm super excited to see how these guys go. We have 4 mini octos for $22 each. We have this color, a blue color. I don't remember the other colors. I believe I was running out of yarn. I do have a brown color as well, and then I honestly can't remember the 4th color. We will see when I set it up tomorrow. I am hopeless. We have 3 bunnies, and these guys will be $18 each. We have a brown one, a pink one, and a purple. No. We have a brown one, a blue one, and a purple one. We have 3 oddishes for $20 each. I've never made this pattern before, but I think he's so cute. I love his little leaves. We have 3 Tassie Devils for $25 each. We have 3 of these kookaburras for $25 each. I just pattern tested this, and I think it is so cute. We have 6 little Junimos. We have green, light blue, and purple, and they will be $30 each. We have 4 cats for $25 each. We have this color, an orange, and a pink. This guy was accidentally bigger than the others, but he will be $35 because he is like probably double the size of the other ones. So I wanted to price him a little bit higher. We have 4 leggy froggies, and they will be $25 each. One of my favorites, we have 5 Drift the Octopus, and they will be $30 each. Woo! I am so sad I didn't have time to restock these, but we only have 2 Gengars, and they will be $35 each. We have 4 Nigel the Frogs for $25 each. We have this lime green, and then we also have a darker green. We have 2 pups. We have this lighter brown one and a darker brown patchwork puppy, and they will be $50 each. We also have 1 little fox for $50 as well. We have 2 market bags. We have this black one and a dark brown one for $48 each. We have 4 Totoros for $30 each, and 1 giant Totoro for $45. We have 3 pigeons for $22 each. We have 3 cockatoos for $22 each, and 3 mallards for $22 each. Oh, totally missed the bag on that one. We have little chicks in froggy hats. We have 5 of these guys, and they will be $18 each. We have 1 little emu, and he is going to be $25. 1 little Freddy Krueger for $20. One of my absolute favorites, we have 1 Larvitar, which I also pattern tested, and he is going to be $50. We have 3 Forest Guardians, and these guys will be $95 each. Another one of my favorites, we have my Blastoise, and he is going to be $190. We have 1 little squirrel, and he is $80. We have 2 pandas, and these guys are $60 each. 1 bilby for $55. A strawberry pillow for $50. A potato with butter and bacon for $30. My Luna Moth Fairy for $125. We have 4 capybaras for $35 each. My strawberry turtle for $180. And last but not least, we have my forest dragon for $210. That means in total, we have exactly 180 plushies, and that is worth $5,189 worth of inventory. I know that I should be super happy with that amount, considering I left OzCon like 3.5 weeks ago with 80 plushies. So I've made 100, which should be really good. I don't know, I was just hoping that I would crack the 200 mark, but I should be happy and proud of myself that I got this done. I just personally put a lot of pressure on myself. I am very well aware of that, and I am working on it, but that is our whole inventory that we will be taking to Gamma tomorrow. I may have time to prep a little bit more this afternoon. Not tonight though, because we are actually going to watch the Socceroos play. I have no idea what I will be able to get done. I'm going to try my best, but anything that I end up adding to the inventory, I will tell you guys on the day. The plans for the rest of the day, it is currently, great question, it is currently 11 p.m. a.m. And at 3 o'clock this afternoon is when I can bump in and actually set up all my tables and my racks and get all of that good stuff ready so that tomorrow I just rock up and put all my plushies out. Until then, I do have some new price tags that I need to make, a couple of pricing adjustments, and I think that's pretty well it. I am hoping that between now and me actually bumping in that I will have a little bit of time to crochet. I don't think I am pretty well gonna have any other chance. The game does go from like 8 o'clock tonight till Lord knows when. We probably won't get home till 10 p.m. and then by the time you shower and everything like that, I don't think I'm gonna have any time. I'm going to try my best, but I will be bringing you guys along with me to bump in, so I will see you when we are setting up the tables together. Sorry for the weird lighting, but I just pulled up where I'm setting up and it is looking a little bit awkward for me to film in there, but I'm going to try my best. I literally went and got my passes, so that's all good. They are just marking out where I'm setting up, so I'm gonna start dragging tables in and yeah, get this all set up and ready to go.
I got no reason to be sad. My mood is convinced me that it's bad. With every emotion that I had, but you don't care. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again.
Happy market morning! It is currently 8:30 and I just rocked up to the convention center. I did end up crocheting a little bit last night. I made 3 Kirby's before we went and watched the soccer, and then whilst at the soccer I made this little drift, so that brings our total to 6. And then for Kirby's we have 10 now. Super happy with that. I now just have like all of my plushies to go take in and set up. I'm gonna go do that because the convention opens at 10, but they want you set up by 9:30, so I do have a little bit to do. And yeah, I will try and get footage of the actual convention before it starts, but we'll see how we go for time. It is just before 9:30 and I've finished putting all of my plushies out. I will show you in a second. I'm gonna spend like the next half an hour going around having a look at everything, I think. And then we're gonna kick things off.
As long as you get me off my feet, I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. You're right. I could just send from miles away. It's a freeway to outer space.
I sold my potato with butter and bacon. I'm so excited. Very clever. Thank you so much. I need to get back to it. There's too many games and not enough time. Did you make that?
Does anyone know?
That's so sick.
It's a bit floppy though.
Yeah, I don't care. That's okay. It makes them extra cuddly.
The rest of us would say, let's play.
Hi, how are you?
Just this one then.
Yeah, of course. Cash or card? And you're all good for a bag?
Yep. Awesome.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one. Is there any food trucks here? Really? I wonder if there will be more later. I want my potato on a stick.
Oh, that one please.
Yeah, of course. Cash or card? Card. Would you like a little bag for it?
Yes.
Gel? One. Grab the bag. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Love your outfit. Thank you.
I grabbed my bag.
Oh, are you getting a photo later?
Oh yeah, I had to do it. She only put him and I put him on food.
Yeah.
And you, to be honest.
Hi, how are you? Good. Good. One of them. Would you like a little bag for him? Yes, please. Yeah. And was that one cash or card? Card, thanks. All yours. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Can I just get one of the chicories?
Yeah, of course. Would you like a bag for it? All good.
Units, one folks, we're going to go now to the next stage.
One chikorita.
Easy signing all that all the way to the back of the venue.
Whichever you like. Thank you. Hi. How are you?
You're in the sunlight.
I am kind of.
So much nicer and warmer right here.
I literally was holding it.
If you give me air, baby, I swear that will be alright. I'm just gonna say.
Sorry for the noise. They're doing like a Smash tournament at the moment, but it is like 2:30 p.m. at the moment. I have another 2.5 hours to go. I have broken even, but not by much. It is so quiet today, especially compared to last year. It was insane. There's a couple of things on which I'll talk about later, but yeah, it is definitely a lot more quiet. It's definitely my market neighbors that are keeping me entertained at the moment, so yeah, I'll show you guys the stall, and then I will probably see you when this finishes in 2.5 hours, and then show you the stall again.
Save it all over again. I'm asking the same thing all over again. If we were a movie, then how would it end? But you don't care. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. 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 I don't care as long as you get me off my feet.
We are back, and it has been almost a week since the market. I didn't end up getting as much market footage as I really wanted to. That is because it was pretty dead, if I am honest. For a convention, it was super dead, especially compared to last year. Before we get into the results, I am wanting to talk a bit about the market, because I did this exact same market last year and it went so well for me and pretty well every single other vendor I spoke to. However, unfortunately in this market, some politics and some issues in the background of the actual convention itself really got in the way of myself and every other vendor at that convention. I don't know the specifics of all the drama behind the scenes. I honestly don't really care about the convention, like drama, all that sort of stuff. All I want to do is be able to show up, take my little plushies and have a good day. There is of course the fact that you just never know how a convention's going to go. It's not a guaranteed super busy day where you're going to sell so much, la. I think it's just because we knew, or we found out about this whole competition thing that really did affect us, that's why everyone was frustrated, if that makes sense. I did actually have a really fun day just socializing with people. I met so many new vendor friends and I had really good neighbors that I chatted to like the whole day. I met two really talented crocheters who were also selling that day, Circle Crochets and Zoomy Creates. They were literally so sweet and I enjoyed meeting them so much. They are originally from Sydney, so they traveled all the way to Canberra to do this convention. They were super sweet and I really loved meeting them, and hopefully I get to see them again, even if it's not at a convention. Maybe if I visit Sydney or they come to Canberra again. Overall, the experience had definitely its highs and lows, as they all do. Unfortunately, Gamma is no longer going to be a thing. They are dissolving the convention, so it is what it is. I am grateful that I was able to be a part of it for the 2 years that I was. I really hope another amazing convention does take its place, but without further ado, let's get into the results of my day, shall we? I didn't even put them in my spreadsheet yet. I just wrote them all down. So let's go through them all. We sold 1 frog on a keychain, 1 pigeon, 1 mallard, 1 cockatoo, 3 whales on keychains. Sorry about that. 1 Nigel the frog, 1 chikorita, 2 dragons, my potato. Oh my goodness. is my potato with butter and bacon, which I'm going to be kind of sad I don't get to say anymore. It sold. I had this lady come up and she saw the potato and she got really excited because her and her friend have an inside joke about potatoes. Like they're always offering if they have potatoes for breakfast or something like that. And it was actually the friend's birthday coming up. So she was like, oh my goodness, this would be the perfect birthday gift. And I was so excited. If you have been here for a little while now, I have had that potato at markets for like a year and a half now. I was so excited that he found a home. And also, I just love when people have backstories like that. It is so funny. But yes, sold our potato. We sold 1 Junimo, 1 big chicken, 2 sitting frogs, 2 chicks with frog hats, 2 normal chickens, 2 bees, 2 axolotls, 1 market bag. I now only have 1 left. I think I have the brown one left. 2 Drift the octopus, 2 rats, 3 cats, 1 capybara, my lavatar, which I was super excited for. One of my vendor friends actually bought him. 2 flockers, 1 bee on keychain, 1 Gengar, which my new friend from Zoomy Creates bought off me. And then we sold my Lunar Moth Fairy, which was another massive, like, selling. Another massive plushie that got sold. It was $125, so thank you. I was so excited. I love that plushie so much. It originally wasn't going to be one that I was going to sell, but I needed some extras, so I put it in there, and yeah, they bought it, didn't even bat an eye, honestly. Every time someone picks up a bigger plushie and says, I'll grab this one, like so nonchalantly, I automatically think they haven't looked at the price. And I'm always like, oh yeah, that's, you know, it's $125, is that okay? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, okay, love you, appreciate you. Needless to say, I was very excited Luna found her forever home too. So that brings our totals. We sold 39 plushies altogether, which equaled $1,033 minus a $400 vending fee, brought us to $633 total. I cannot complain, and I am not complaining in the slightest. That is a good market overall. It is very hard to not feel disappointed though, because last year I think it was 3.8 or 3.5K I ended up making, and it was so busy. I think I sold most of it within the first couple of hours, and seeing the stark difference of how it was on the weekend this year, it was just honestly crazy. I am super grateful I made back my fee and then some. Like, I am so lucky and so grateful for that, especially because a lot of people didn't get to make that back. Towards the end, it was literally a lot of us vendors just buying off each other to try and support each other as much as possible, because yeah, we all struggled that day. I do have another market in a week and a half now. It's the 20th of September. It is a free market with my friend Josh from Planty Peeps. That is the store that I sell some of my plushies in. I don't have to pay to be there. I am just rocking up and bringing some plushies, so at least I can have a bit of a break now. I don't have to stress prep for that. And then I don't have a convention booked in for the rest of the year. I have applied for one at the end of November, so fingers crossed I get into that, because I kind of desperately need it now. I'm going to keep looking at different conventions to do, possibly traveling a little bit for them. I am very nervous to do that though, but I'm gonna keep looking around and we will see, because for the rest of the year, there is pretty well conventions and markets up until Christmas, and then it kind of dies for a few months. So I really need to get out there and start booking things, because this is like optimal market time right now. With that being said though, that is where I'm going to leave today's video. Thank you for joining me at another market. I'm sorry I didn't get a lot of footage. Yeah, like I said, there wasn't a lot of people buying, so it was a lot of me just awkwardly standing there, which I didn't think would be that fun to watch. I will, however, be vlogging my market over at Plenty Peeps, so I hope you join me over there, like and subscribe so you don't miss out, and it also really supports and helps my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day or night wherever you are in this big wide world, and I hope I get to see you in the next video. Bye!